that if it wasn't for God on your side, your enemy would have triumphed over you. I wish I had somebody in here to know that if God didn't heal you, you might not even be here right now. Do I have some witnesses? You ought to give God some praise right now. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, it might be a birth defect, but it can be healed. Now sit down, sit down, sit down. Watch this. Sit down. Watch this now. Watch this. What Jesus tells his disciples. He's not even really dealing with the man at this point. But what he's telling his disciples is that this is for an end result. His condition is not just for display. But what he's saying is this is for an end result of manifestation. And I'm glad that sometimes we don't know who God gonna pick out and choose just to give a manifestation. Sometimes God will let you go through a situation just so his manifestation, when everybody looking at you, everybody see your deliverance. Sometimes God will pick you out and choose you. Have you ever, what is it? Sometimes you're on the phone and they say you've been picked out for a survey. Just randomly, you was chosen for a survey. Can you fill out this information? Sometimes God will randomly choose you because he know folk are looking at you. He know people are watching you. Sometimes he will choose you just for a manifestation. He'll let you go through something that looks so bad. He'll let things happen to you that seem like shouldn't happen to you. But oh, it's a setup for the manifestation of God. And when God manifests himself, everybody that looked at you, I have to say, if it had not been, slap your neighbor, high five, just say, neighbor, I was picked out and picked on for a manifestation. Now, you may not believe it, but it might be your neighbor who was asking an irrelevant question, and you just gave them a defining answer to why you're going through what you're going through, because God's going to work it out for me. Say yeah. I got a testimony of my own. I ain't going to drop it right now, though. It's too hot to drop right now, Digby. I got one of them up, but I will take 5 seconds and that's all I need. Sit down. I feel like preaching now. I feel like preaching here now. Mother, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to. I feel like preaching here now because see, when I think of, Brother Eddie, when I think of the goodness of Jesus, and see, you don't know like I know what the Lord has done for me. I got a few folk pushing me. Sit down, mother, sit down. I got to get through the rest of this. Sit down, please. Oh, I'm just about to close. I'm just about to close. Bible says, Jesus told him, say, I am the light of the world. Now the man is in darkness. There's a contrast there. You're the light. I'm in darkness. And you said on one occasion that the light cannot comprehend the darkness. So what the man really is saying, Lord, if you come into my life, I will not have darkness anymore. I want the light on the inside of me. Even the Bible said the eye is the light of the body. That's why Jesus used the analogy that we don't walk by sight, but we walk by faith. Because faith is the light of the body. Which simply says, if you got faith, your body can be healed. If you got faith, mountains can be moved. Because you ain't seeing it with this eye, but you're seeing it through the eyes of faith. Say yeah. Say yeah. Slap two people, quick high five, and say, neighbor, it was a birth defect, but there's a healing in effect. Oh, I felt like that. I'm going to say that again. Neighbor, it was a birth defect, but there is a miracle in effect. That's what was really happening. Now sit down, let me close out. I know I took some time to get out here, but I'm here now. I came to drop something on somebody.